out here. And this guy specifically is a knife maker. Hey, thanks for that follow. Let me put this link out for Texas. Actually, we can just give him a shout out now that I got his name. Um, hey, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it, man. And KRS Marie, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Not yet, Scott. You still got to go through everything for that. So if you guys didn't notice or didn't hear about it yet, and I don't want to talk about it too much because it's kind of Damien's thing, but he's going through the application process. I think so to be a partner. So you have to actually get approved first. But he's not yet a partner. So, but he is. I think he's eligible to apply. So, but hey, so check out that guy there, K or HCKS Texas. He is a knife maker. He does knife making streams, and if you're looking for a knife, that's a guy you can check out. And he'll make something that's much nicer than what I will make. Um, Full screen one. So these are the pieces that we're working on today. And there's a little bit of a challenge with some of these pieces, a couple steps that I missed. This is the end result that we're going for, which is this right here. This is a finished bottle opener. And I really love these bottle openers, man. Um, and this is kind of where we're at currently. So we need to do some more work on these to kind of get them finished up. I made a mistake and didn't put this little, I didn't punch this one with the divot at the right time, like these ones. These ones are done. But if you notice, when we made this, I kind of had the shapes off a little bit. So this one is broader up by the neck. It does eventually kind of get forged down, but in a little bit in the wrong spot. So we're going to keep forging because that's just why not? We'll go ahead and keep forging this out, but it's a little bit of a different style. And then we need to flatten this out into the handle. And hopefully I have enough material to get where I need to. I think I do. And so we're gonna keep forging on because that's just what we do. You know, you come across mistakes and when you forge, and sometimes you can't go back from those mistakes, but usually you can. And so we're going to do our best to do that. And this piece has a fatal flaw, so this one broke in one spot. So this one's kind of done. Um, Kind of looking at some of these other ones. Probably get a little bit more room out of this to give us a better shape. So we'll work on this piece in a little bit. Let's get the backpack on so we can get everything going. This thing's undone here. Zip this up. There. Okay. I think that's good. You see my belly. Okay, so let's get the forge lit up. Okay, so we just use a little bit of paper here. And this is our forge. Need it quite down that much. And so this forge I made myself. our lighter. I'll just grab a pair of tongs. Don't even really need this, but just it's a little bit safer for me to do it this way. So we're going to open this up. Ooh, we need water in our tank too. We can do that while the forge is getting hot. So open this up. Get this lit. There we go. Put this inside. Open up this valve. We need a little bit more air in there. And there she goes. All right. Forge is lit. It's probably good. All right. Full screen 2. Okay. Now let's get some water. So you're going to lose this backpack cam for a second. Got to get some water. So water in our tank keeps our tank from frosting up. So with these smaller propane tanks, we're putting out so much more propane than the tank can handle as far as like a temperature. So it actually, your tank will frost up. If you use a bigger tank, it's not much of an issue. But with these smaller tanks, I mentioned, they get frosty. So to help combat that, we just put a little bit of water in these, and it just helps regulate the temperature on the tank a little better. Okay, it's probably good. Now put a little bit of water in our bucket here. Let's see, 84 and 79% humidity. Now that humidity went down, man. I'm telling you, we had some crazy humidity in here earlier today. It was just nuts. Must not have an HOA out there. We do, Sean. Definitely have an HOA, and I am not a fan. But they haven't got after me about the forging stuff, I don't think. But they will get after me about like my not having enough mulch in the front or something like that. They tend to be give me a little bit of pain in the butt for those kind of things. So I actually emptied a little bit of this, and eventually, so this is a little plastic bucket that we use for a quench tank. But as you can imagine, hot metal and plastic doesn't really work well. I did, Scott. Yep, my drinking water is good to go. Did you? Yeah, so I usually try to get that done right before stream if I remember. Okay, so that's all good. All this should be set now. Let's put our pieces in the fire. Oh, we didn't move our vise out. Should have enough room to squeeze through there. Let's get our vise set up. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, now we got the vise. Let's drink some water. 60-foot radio. There was a guy in the neighborhood next to me that had a problem with his HOA, and he built a big ass radio tower and some kind of exemption from FCC for emergency response. So now there's a big 60-foot radio tower in his backyard. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't really try to poke the bear too much with the HOA. I'm not a fan of them, but they've kind of left me alone for like the forge and stuff, and that's the biggest thing. I'll put more mulch in my yard and whatever they want me to do with that, as long as they don't mess around with my foraging. Now, with this job, eventually we're going to get this job started, guys, and we're going to have to switch the streaming schedule because typically I do streaming on Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday in the mornings. So we're going to have to switch to like Tuesday and Thursday nights or something. So that may be coming around. Okay. Get these pieces in. Okay. Oh, camera 3. Yeah, it's not this.